Today I have 4 minutes and 20 seconds of useless car information and facts that you probably don't know, but are somewhat interesting, so you might stay for the entire 10 minutes. Comment your favorite piece of information or fact below. Okay, let's get started. Did you know that the first speeding ticket was issued in 1902? And how fast was the car going, you say? Only 45 miles an hour. Yeah, that's pretty sad. If you're a Formula 1 fan like me, you probably already know this, but did you know a modern Formula 1 car can drive upside down in a tunnel at 120 miles an hour? F1 cars produce around 3.5 Gs while cornering, meaning they have enough aerodynamic downforce to drive upside down in a tunnel. Let's not get any ideas. Have you ever asked why it's so hard to find a used car? It shouldn't when you think about it and how many cars are made in a year. 60 million cars are produced every year. That's 165,000 a day, 6,875 an hour, and 115 a minute. Crazy, right? I mean, why can't I find that used Miata? Want to know something you can't relate to if you live in the US, unless you live in New York or LA, of course, but the average British driver will spend around 99 days of their life stuck in traffic. Sorry to be depressing, but it's true. Our advice is to not think about it. We all know how complicated cars are, but did you know the average car contains over 30,000 unique parts? When you think about it, it's a miracle that they don't break down more often. If we're thinking about cars that age well, then this might be the best. 75% of all cars produced by Rolls-Royce are still on the road. Seems like Rolls-Royce owners really love their cars, and I guess they're pretty reliable too. If I ask you, who's the most successful car company? Are you gonna say Ford, Chevy, Toyota, maybe? But Volkswagen owns 12 well-known car brands from 7 European countries, including Volkswagen, Audi, Seat, Skoda, Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, Porsche, Ducati, Volkswagen commercial vehicles, Scania, and MAN. Probably Volkswagen. I think Volkswagen's definitely up there. What's the most expensive speeding ticket, you ask? Well, luckily I don't have one yet. Maybe you do. But the largest speeding fine ever produced was €1 million. It was a man in Sweden who was clocked doing 180 miles an hour. And in Sweden, speeding fines are proportionate to the amount someone earns. So don't be rich in Sweden and get caught with a speeding ticket. Here's something for you automotive mechanics. We all know how many parts are in an engine, but did you know the world record for removing and replacing a car engine is 42 seconds? Now, this record was set by mechanics working on a Ford Escort on November 21st, 1985. Also, here's a random one. The man who invented cruise control is blind. His name was Ralph Teeter, and he was inspired to invent cruise control by his lawyer, who was apparently a very poor driver. Ever wonder if your car will blow up? 300,000 miles? 500,000 miles? Well, the highest total miles clocked in by a single car is 2.85 million miles. That's the equivalent of driving around Earth 100 times. If you have the need for speed, a Hennessey Venom might be the car for you. The Hennessey Venom is the world's fastest production car. Its top speed is 270 miles an hour, making it faster than the Bugatti Veyron by about 0.8 of a second. Now, this one's mind-blowing, literally. Holding a remote car key to your head doubles its range because the human skull acts as an amplifier. Rain is annoying, right? Well, inventor Mary Anderson invented the first effective windshield wiper. They were initially considered a distraction. I can't be the only one who doesn't care for new car smell, but did you know that for many cars, the new car smell is actually toxic? It's composed of over 50 volatile organic compounds. Don't be sniffing too much. A car is stolen in the United States every 45 seconds. Just thought I'd put that out there. The most often stolen car in the United States is the Honda Accord. Rounding out the top 5 would be the Honda Civic, the Ford pickup, the Chevrolet pickup, and the Toyota Camry. Also, Lamborghini gave the Italian state the world's fastest police car in 2008, had a video surveillance system, gun rack, an organ transplant cooler, but guess what? They crashed it a year later. And finally, height of the world's lowest street car is only 19 inches.